The question to me is like, okay, do we want to bring this building up to a usable condition, regardless of Gary's project or not?
Yeah.
Because Gary's project is not a given, okay? So, but that means if we spend this kind of money, we're kind of committed to doing something with it.
And what are we going to do with it if we bring it up to that condition in that area?
It does bring the building up, it puts a roof on it, it brings the whole exterior up, and it can sit there for a year or whatever and it'll be fine. We're not gonna get anybody to commit to go into the building until they know that we're committed to even doing the building. So if we go this route, we can move to the next step to get people to sign on to, that they're committed to taking space into the building. We get these tenants on board, and hopefully that we have a viable operation. That's certainly what we want, just like, again, like we do at our parks, like we do at our golf course, we have a viable operation. This is park funds, this is tourism funds that we're gonna propose to use on this building. And the bottom line is, if people move in 3 or 4 years, they're not there, or whatever, we still have a very solid, standard, all up to code building that is usable.
I don't see anything in front of me that tells me how this village can afford a $2 million police station, put a $500,000 into this building, and not have a usable building, and still be able to plan to make this building usable.
Now, you know as well as I do, there are separate funds. The fund that we use in utility tax is for park and recreation. The tourism fund is only for tourism, only for things like this. O'Fallon uses their tourism fund to build parks. I would propose that we use our tourism fund to make the payments on this project. You know that we cannot use those dollars for building police stations. We'll have to use regular general fund dollars. And yeah, we don't have $2 million in the fund for a police station. We will have to borrow. We're not gonna be able to write a check.
And we're going to be borrowing for that, we're going to be borrowing for this. We have to make certain that we have enough funds coming in to pay for all this. We may be able to pay for the $400,000 out of the park fund, but this does not sound like a $400,000 building. This is going to continue to cost us to move up. And as Kurt pointed out, we don't have a business plan in front of us that shows us how we're going to be able to afford to pay off this building from the revenues generated from that building.
I don't see the income coming in yet. How we're gonna pay for this. So we're gonna be on the hook for the whole thing with nobody, no tenants. So until I get a feel of who's gonna be in there, I'm not for it.